do. Grandma never threw anything away, even things she was sorry for. I wish they'd worked. I wish Artie had flown. It's hard for Grandma dedicating her life to theories that are difficult to prove. When I was a year old, 3 of us moved back east, back into Grandma's house. We didn't fly, we drove. All the way across the country. I don't really remember that.
Oh, I do. I wanted Echo to see a few things. So we made all sorts of educational stops. A secret Indian burial place. A convention of faith healers in Laramie, Wyoming. Edgar Casey's birthplace, Edgar Casey's grave, Edgar Casey's wife's grave.
A voodoo cult in Louisiana. A landing strip for UFOs. And the hope of a man had been to the moon and back in 1956. Our trip across the country took 5 weeks.
I wanted Echo to see a few things.
Echo saw things that weren't there.
It must have been a nice trip. When we got back, they put me in Mom's old room, though I wasn't aware of it at the time.
She's bright, isn't she?
You call chewing on a wing bright?
She speaks Greek a little.
She doesn't know what she's saying.
Yes, she does. Other people don't, but she does. Do you like your work these days?
Sure.
Well, I know it's only teaching, but you'll get back to research someday. At least the college is close. I mean, that's the nice thing about the East. There's always a college out the street.
I do have a job offer.
Oh. In research?
Yes. Echo, stop chewing on that. Yes, I do.
Where is it?
Europe.
Oh. For how long?
No limit.
Permanently?
If I want. Isn't that good news?
Are you planning to take Echo with you? She'll grow up speaking a foreign language.
Yeah, your mom.
She already does.
It's Greek for grandma. Oh, it's all right. I'm here. Oh, she likes me. She's used to having me around. Almost as much as you, I sometimes think.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Just observing, Echo.
Yeah, your mom.
Echo.
Just observing. Are you sure you have to take this position?
It is the next logical step.
Well, I'll come visit you. What country is it?
I don't want you to come visit.
I have to come visit. I have to see Echo for one.
You can see her. You can see her here every day. I want you to keep her.
Keep her. For how long?
For good. Echo.
Yeah, your mom.
I want you to keep her for good.
Dorothy and I never talked about Artie much. Though sometimes she'd bring out photographs and we have to.
Echo pictures. I found a whole new album in the attic. And it's got your mother in it.
Okay.
Here, look. Here's Artie and I when we had those sessions at Mrs. Laramie's. And here's a picture of Artie hypnotized.
Hypnotized?
Yes. Oh, we used to get hypnotized quite regularly. And sometimes I couldn't leave my body. Not your mother or I. Oh, it would be such fun to do that with you. But I promised your mother I wouldn't.
Well, why not?
Oh, here's a shot of Artie and I when we took a trip. I took her to see one of those vortexes, you know, those houses where the little balls roll uphill instead of down.
No.
Well, they have them, and we went to see one. And sure enough, the little ball rolled uphill instead of down. I personally found great strength in that. But your mother didn't like it. I never found any pleasure in seeing the rules of the world broken. I knew they weren't being broken. I knew there were just more rules than she thought there were.
How many rules are there?
In the whole world?
Yeah.
How many do you want? Because that's how many there'll be.
I still remember everything. In particular, I remember being awakened by my mother when I was 7 years old. We snuck out of the house in the middle of the night. It was late spring, the air was warm. My mother was all excited. And she took out,
A pair of scissors.
she cut off a piece of my hair,
A lock of your hair.
a lock of my hair. And she said, I will take this lock of hair, cut off in secret at the full moon, and I will keep it as long as you are my daughter.
Whether we love each other or not, whether you remember me or forget me, whether I help you or hurt you, I will always have it till the day I die.
And then we came home and went back to bed. I asked her what she did with that lock of hair, but she wouldn't tell me.
It's a secret, even from you.
I just wanted to know. But no matter how much I begged, she wouldn't tell me.
It's a terrible desire to want to know everything.
So one day, when she was gone, I looked for 5 hours. I opened every drawer. I looked under every piece of furniture, under every rug, all through her jewelry collection. I looked behind the bathroom cabinets, above the bathroom cabinets. I looked in the bottoms of drawers, the backs of drawers, the backs of furniture, behind mirrors, pictures.
It's a terrible desire to want to know everything.
I stripped the sheets off the bed. I looked under the mattress. I felt inside all of her shoes. I looked through every book, every magazine. I even looked behind the toilet, above the door frames.
It's a terrible desire.
It wasn't anywhere. It wasn't anywhere in the whole damn house. But when she came home, she found me, sitting in the middle of her room in a pile of her things. She didn't even have to ask what I had been doing. She went directly to her dresser drawer and pulled out a small screwdriver. Walked over to the switch plate, unscrewed it, pulled out the lock of my hair. She gave it to me.
Here,
She said,
you may keep it yourself. I don't want it anymore.
I was 7 years old. Once, I called home from Europe. I had some news.
Oh, really? What is it?
I have a job opportunity in the States, closer to you,
How close?
50 miles.
That is close. Are you going to take it?
Yes,
When?
soon.
Well, you're always welcome to come visit us.
I won't come visit.
Call, then. You can call us anytime.
All right.
Are you planning to take Echo back or anything?
No. My new job was a good one. We had a direct link up with clinical research. We saved lives. After a while, when
I'm 9.
And I'd ask Dorothea about her life.
Last night, I was assumed bodily into heaven.
Things continued this way, actually, for about 6 years. And all that time, I never saw Echo.
Well, once you did.
Once, yes, by accident. I was at a book fair. I didn't go to buy books, really. I just went to hold them. I was running my hands up and down the spine of this 18th century early edition, just wishing I could smell the book rather than read it. And I saw her. She was a good distance away, but I knew it was her. Dorothy had sent me pictures. The pictures don't move. She was beautiful. And just then, she saw me. And I dropped the book. And I ran. And I ran. And I ran. All the way to my car. I don't even remember driving home.
I bought it. Robinson Crusoe, The Life and Strange Surprising Adventures. I read it 17 times.
I think a woman has a right to be irrational about her children. When she has them, she has them. They're hers. She thinks so. Her husband thinks so. Everyone thinks so. They came out of her body. They are her body. When they want love, they can demand it. If she can open an eye, she'll see them. She can hear a sound. It'll be them. Forever. From the day they're born. The same is true for the one I didn't have. Only she comes to me at night and asks for her love then in my sleep. Echo thinks I'm a bad mother. If she could see me at night, how good I am then, how much care I take.
It's an amazing thing, old age. Look at my skin. It's like the last layers of tissue paper before you open the gift.
Not long after that, Mom suggested spelling bees. It was probably her way of apologizing for running away that time. It got pretty important, though. She ended up calling a lot more.
Just a minute, hang on. Okay, let's see, metamorphosis, you know that one? Oh, that's right, good. Let's get another one here, solipsis. Oh, yeah, that's right. Paronymus. Oh, damn. Nope, I just dropped the dang book, that's all. I'm trying to get dinner ready and... No, don't hang up. I'll stay on the line. I'm fine.
I think she really enjoyed helping me. She spent a lot of time on it.
What do you mean that's not a hard one? Opune. It's a hard one. Spell it.
Opune. O-P-P-U-G-N. Opune.
Fine.
It was strange suddenly talking to her so much.
How's school today?
Fine. Want me to take some college courses?
You're only 13.
Gotta start sometime. How's work?
Good. We're making really good progress on that anticoagulant drug.
You are.
Well, we hear back. Oh, damn.
What?
Oh, just dropped the peas, that's all.
I should call back.
That's all right, they're frozen. Stay on the line.
What are you working on now?
The potatoes.
No, at work.
Oh, something with a carrot extract. It looks pretty positive. Do you want another word?
Once, right in the middle of a conversation, I asked her why she left me. No warning, I just asked, and all she could say was,
You want another word?
I decided I was going to get Mom to the National Spelling Bee Finals. She said about 1,000,000 times she wasn't going, but I didn't care. I knew I was going to be there because no one could beat me. And I knew Dorothea was going to be there. I just wanted them both in the audience when I won it. I didn't care if they were on the opposite sides of the room. I just wanted them both to see that I was the very best in the whole country. That no matter what they've done, no matter how they've done it, they produced, in the end, someone that was completely all right. Someone with perspective. Perspective. Perspective.
Oh, honey, I don't think I can make it.
Why not?
Things at the lab.
Screw the lab.
Watch your language.
Put little covers on your petri dishes and come.
I really don't think I can.
You don't want to.
It's not that.
Then what is it?
Mom, honey.
If you weren't there, if you don't come up and congratulate me after I win, and say hello to Grandma, and kiss her, you can forget about ever calling me again. And I hung up. She came.
They held it in a big room with lots and lots of lights and cameras and reporters from all over, each one following a child of their own region. Oh, and there were lots of children. All of them were very nervous, all except Echo.
Echo looked wonderful.
She had no trouble at all in the early going, spelling words that were, I take it, English.
All the kids were good, but only Echo had no fear at all. I couldn't see my mother, but I knew she was somewhere in the room.
Glunch. 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 I knew I was right. Glunch is such an easy word, spelled exactly like it sounds. You always have that one moment of doubt where you thought the right letter, but she said that. What's he getting? What's his word?
At last, it came down to only Echo and the little boy.
Tonsil? That's so easy. Why didn't I get that? I know what it means. Donzel, a knight and gentleman.
The boy looked very nervous.
I should have had Donzel. It's not fair. He guessed. He guessed and he got it. He didn't know it and he guessed that dumb shit. I could kill him. That's me. I'm ready. Palinode? Palinode, great. I love that word. That's the easiest word there is. Thank God. Thank God. I deserve it. I've had too many hard ones and he's guessed on too many. Palinode. 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 This can't go on for everybody. I'm going to crack you like an egg.
Echo was a little different than I expected. Well, I mean, she was terrific and all, but she seemed a little desperate.
She was frightening, is what she was. More frightening than any word I could remember. Oh, well, Hitler and Mussolini were worse, certainly. But from them, you expected it.
What's getting? What's his word? I bet I know his word. What is it? Oh, go by vigorousness. That's so easy. Why did he get it?
I knew Artie might come. I wondered what she would think.
He's guessing. I know he's guessing. Oh, dear God, please let me win, please. I just want 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, where all the lights are on me, and all the pictures are being taken of me. And for 5 minutes, I'm the most famous child in America. and Mom and Dorothea see it. After that, you can wash her back into the ocean with everybody else. I don't care. I'll go to the rabble, the hoi polloi, the clam jamfrey, the... What? Excuse me, could you repeat that? Clam jamfrey? I don't believe it. She asked the exact word I was thinking. Clam jamfrey. C-L-A-M-J-A-M-F-R-Y. Clam jamfrey. I know everything in the world.
I didn't understand why Echo was behaving this way. So competitive. Well, I mean, that's good and all, but not too much.
Zoniel. Look at him. He's so proud he knew a word. Zoniel. Everyone knows that.
I remember when Artie first suggested spelling bee. I didn't like the idea. Why do that, I said. If you already know the word, why beat somebody to death with the fact? I mean, is that what I raised her for?
Come on, miss it. You don't know it. You know you don't know it. I do. I know what it means. I know it's starvation. I know there's an early season literature. I know it's... You missed it!
When the little boy missed the word, his head just collapsed onto his chest, as if it were on hinges. Echo didn't notice. She was looking at the woman who was giving the words. Her eyes were wide as an owl's. Not the wise old owl. Not that one at all. No. More like the real owl, the one that hunts.
Eleemosynary. Eleemosynary.
I could only watch the little boy. He just stood there. All the people were cheering and the cameras were going and everybody was shaking Echo's hand, but he didn't move. And his head just stayed on his chest. His neck, figuratively at least, was broken.
I tried to make my way to the front of the room. Echo was being mobbed. But all I could look at was the little boy she'd beaten. He looked like a dead mouse.
The kid's mom made him congratulate me afterwards. He seemed almost like an old person, like he never thought he could lose. Now he was looking on 60 more years of his life he didn't know what to do with. Mom and Dorothea made it to the stage at the same time, but by then I'd been shoved over to the side for an interview, and I couldn't hear what they said.
Oh, hello. Congratulations.
What for?
For Echo, for doing so well.
For doing what?
Spelling.
Oh, I see. Oh, Artie, I must tell you, I grew very tired of the spelling bee, and so I transformed it into a ballroom dance.
A what?
A ballroom dance in my mind using telemutation. And after things calm down, I'll transform it back again. We'll go home.
Mother. Mother, I have to do something.
What?
I have to kiss you.
What?
I have to kiss you so Echo will see. Echo, hi.
Oh, hi.
It'll look odd, two women kissing in a ballroom dance. Ah!
Congratulations, honey. I'll call you soon.
Mom, wait, Mom.
I'll call.
Mom, Grandma Baker's staying.
Bye.
Mom. Grandma.
She left with the Admiral.
Eleemosynary. That's the word I went with. It means charitable. I used it like a weapon, though. I thought having them both there would be a good thing, but it wasn't. It just made me realize that I was just like them. No better. I wasn't any end product, wasn't any less cruel. I was just a very intelligent, vicious person. I called Mom a few times after the spelling bee. She was always civil, but she was different. I stopped calling after a while. For 2 years, we hardly talked at all. Then one morning, Dorothea had a stroke, and so Mom came home.
I don't have to take your room.
It's your room. At least, used to be.
What about the other rooms? There's Dorothea's
No
room.
one sleeps in there. That's her room. She might come home.
She's not coming home.
She might. Or don't you believe miracles?
Do you?
No one sleeps in there.
All right, but why do you want me to sleep in this room?
I can't be in it anymore. There's too many good memories of Grandma and me. I never want to come here again. I just want to freeze it in my mind like it was.
So that's why you want me in this room, so you'll never have to come into a room that I'm in?
Just be down the hall.
Look, I don't expect you to like me, but I'm going to stay.
You don't know what you're going to do.
I exercised every day of my life until the stroke. Oh, it's all right. I'd already lived a good life. And I was planning to do a lot of research once I was dead. Oh, life is interesting from what I saw of it. I once asked Artie what she thought life was. Do you know what she said? A long apology. Can you believe it? I said, no, Artie, not your life in general. And she hung up on me, of course. Oh, poor Artie. She never could answer me back. Or anyone else for that matter. I always thought Echo would be the one to occupy my thoughts the last year or two of my life. But it wasn't she. It was Artie.